Only dead fish go with the flow. Hey there, how you guys doing tonight? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what's going on with these crazy cryptocurrency markets heading down to $10,000, it seems like? I mean, coming in at like 10,100 right now. Who could have predicted it, right? Hopefully you didn't get, your long or your short or whatever it was closed because you're out there speculating on the market, putting leverage on it, right? The sentiment lately is, are we being manipulated? Are we being lied to, right? Are things, being trying to twist it a bit? Because we know that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are going to be the future. We know that there's problem with fiat cash. We know that the Federal Reserves are just printing off money and are not accountable. We know that the number of homeless people are growing out there. We know that the living wage isn't enough to pay the bills. We know that life just doesn't quite seem right. And it's been a compounding factor over a generation or two now. We need to do something about it. We need to fix money. Are you guys going to be part of it, or are you going to let a little drop in the price of Bitcoin deter you from taking part in the revolution? Right? These are the real questions at hand, not, is my Bitcoin down 7% today? It's, are you going to fight to change the world? Are you going to make a difference, or are you just going to be another couch potato out there, becoming whatever spoon-fed society, media, TV, commercials tells you to think and be, right? Independent thinking, self-reliance, those things are hard to come by. And you know what? I'm apparently self-reliant tonight because we don't have my co-host, Sammy. She couldn't make it. She's off punching that time clock still, trying to make that cheddar. Right. Never going to win. Never enough money. This is what we're talking about. This is the problem. We got my good buddy Paul Rouleau in the chat. Thank you for getting out here, my man. I'm not crazy. It's me and you. We're talking Bitcoin. We're spreading awareness. We're making a difference. So that's all that really matters to me, that we're out here. We're doing our part, right? We're fighting the good fight. We're going to change the world one Satoshi at a time. If you guys are out there lurking in the dark, go ahead, comment in the chat. Let me know what you're thinking. If you're that person that keeps giving me that thumbs down, let me know what your deal is. And if you're James Bond, buddy, I love you, man. I'm going to have to come by and start giving your videos thumbs up just because, if it is. So please, James, comment down there. Let me know what's up, bro. So we got news. A lot of people talking about the price, right? Because it's down today. Then we're also talking about Veritasium, right? Talking about the SEC possibly coming after Ripple. Talking about Barriclave, right? Breaking up with Coinbase. Is it a big deal? Not really. Personally, I don't think so. I mean, they've only been paired with them since March of last year. People talk about this could be why the price is being suppressed or going down a little bit right now. Searching for reasons, right? We're never really going to understand why the price of Bitcoin today is fluctuating so crazy until we're 10 years down the road and we're able to look back. I mean, did we know for the longest time that Bitmain had ASIC boost, right? And that's why segregated witness was being delayed, which suppressed the price? No, we didn't know till after the fact. And I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of things are going to be in Bitcoin. I think that there's a lot of stuff happening behind the curtain, right? That is going to make it different than what we really think is happening. Oh, hold on a second. My dog. Sean, come here. Come on, buddy. Get back in the yard. That's why Samantha never lets him out. All right. So let's see. Reasons for the price drop. I mean, what's the big deal? So, hey, thanks for coming back, buddy. Come here. Get over here. So what's the big deal? Well, so UK customers are gonna have to wait a little bit longer on their withdrawal. Well, UK customers have been getting a real big shakeup over there, right? Since they've since they got these new fintech laws and the privacy stuff and all of this. And we've also seen that banks over there have been having a big problem with going ahead and getting, or crypto corporations have been having a problem getting banks to work with them over there. 3/4 of the cryptocurrency corporations over there, or business startups, have to bank out overseas. So no big deal, right? This is how it's going to be. This is how cryptocurrency space is going to be. You know, they're going to laugh at us, right? They're going to fight us. They're going to hate us. They're going to do all of those things. All right, we got I am for I am. Hey, everybody. BTC, gold, and silver are safe havens for your money. Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm a digital person. I like Bitcoin. Gold's great too. I do see, I mean, nothing like having some gold, right? I'm not talking about everything being in gold, but, just a little bit stacked in there in the safe or something, knowing that, hey, things really hit the fan, the power was out, cell phone towers were down, end of the world kind of stuff, doomsday. I'd want gold. Definitely. I'd want alcohol. I mean, you know how many people would want alcohol, but I know how to make moonshine, so I'm good. uh Not crazy expected privacy coins to have issues with the nation states. Yeah, I mean, that was foreseeable, right? I mean, it's that we're getting recognition, right? And Facebook and the Libra coin, I mean, apparently really lit the fire on all of this stuff, it seems like. Because, I mean, it seems like we're going to get hit with a 1-2 punch of regulation. I mean, one of my next stories right here is about regulation changing a little bit and how they're just going to, I liked how they did this. All right. We got in Nevada, the Division of Financial Institution and State Regulators has been sitting back on the sidelines about kiosks, to be able to buy cryptocurrency, pretty much buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin. They were hoping for a cryptocurrency bill to pass for the last year. And since it didn't go ahead and pass, which is what they were hoping for, they self-determined that they were going to reinterpret the current statute of currency state money transmission. And they decided that you need a money transmission license in order to operate one of these kiosks. So changing the whole structure around of being able to run one of these small kiosks, so people can go ahead and get in and out of Bitcoin easily, right? A lot of them avoid KYC. Well, now they got to pay $10,000 in a bond and an additional $5,000 per machine, all the way up to the sum of $250,000 in order to be able to operate these kiosks in the state of Nevada. Now, they're saying they're not going to go out and hunt these people down, but they're saying that within 6 months, if you haven't started down the road of being able to make this stuff happen, you're probably going to get hit. All right. Do we got anything? The stock market is down. I expect BTC to climb back. Investors are looking for safe assets. Yeah, I mean, I'm not here for financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to go all in on Bitcoin or anything like that. But to me, I mean, we've seen Data Dash calling 10 to be the bottom. We've seen him go ahead and say that he jumped back in the market here as we started coming down. It does seem like if you're one of those people that are looking to buy the dip, or you're looking to, daily cost average, but accumulate a little extra on the dips, this could be one of them. I'm not saying we're going to come up tomorrow. I'm not saying that we're going to come up, to the day after. We can move sideways a little bit. Who knows what Bitcoin's going to do? It's extremely unpredictable. I just know that I want as much of this stuff as I can possibly get my hands on, because in the future, this time far away from now, when this back I got here isn't doing what I need it to do to be able to make that paycheck, I got my fingers crossed that Bitcoin will be able to get me taken care of, right? Am I crazy? It's a possibility. Do I got faith in humanity to be able to make a better place for all of us to live? And do I think that Bitcoin is kind of going to be one of those keys to it? I do. I really do. And that's where I'm kind of putting my stake in it, because if I were to start 401k in and stock market in and all this other stuff, I probably wouldn't really get anywhere, and best comes to worst. I mean, really, what am I looking at when I go to retire? I'm lucky to make $2,000 a month or something now, or a little more than that at best. Look at the same. I want that life-changing kind of money when I do go to retire, where life is amazing. I get to take Samantha all those places she's always wanted to go, all the suffering we've gone through and the fast food we didn't eat. It's nice because now it all turned into good, eloquent dinners, right? All right, let's see. What do we got? What if questions? What if a coin paid interest to depositors when they deposited in a smart contract? A POS coin that paid depositors, not miners, an extreme high interest rate. No, not Richard Hart's coin. um, the problem is you always trade, right? We always talk about the three tiers: security, decentralization. Oh, Jesus, I'm forgetting what the last one is. But you always trade one of them, right, for the other. When you switch over to proof of stake, you're giving up some of the decentralization. When you're giving up some of the centralization. There's going to be kinks in the chain. And I'm not saying that these things can't happen in the future, right? There's a big scale of gray, right? We're going to need everything all along the way for different facets of life. There probably is going to be a proof of stake coin that's going to pay some sort of good high interest rate that's going to be able to create people passive income. Do we have it today? I couldn't say, right? Do I think that we're going to be developing one? Yes. Do I think that we need to get some more Bitcoin awareness and Bitcoin to get further along before we could get a cryptocurrency of that caliber to be a secure place of value, right? Where you really would want to invest a large portion of your portfolio or whatever into it to start trying to collect the interest on it and not worry about your future? I don't think we're there yet, right? Bitcoin is still too much of a speculative asset to think that you're going to invest in an altcoin and proof of stake it to be able to get you there for your long-term goals. All right, let's see. To replace bank CDs, it could pull new money into the market, right? I mean, you guys know me. I'm about awareness. I think that Bitcoin has it all already. And I think that it's just a matter of awareness and education. I think that we need to get out there and we need to teach people about Bitcoin, and we need to show them that there is something specifically for them in Bitcoin, right? If it's not the decentralization, if it's not the code, if it's not the fact that they could get a job from it, if it's not that they can't mine it, there's something involved with it that lights up everybody's eyes. In one way or another, it's about just hooking them up with that part of Bitcoin, and then them finding a way to be able to utilize it to help them be able to get more cryptocurrency, because that's what we all want, right? We all want more Bitcoin, we all want more cryptocurrency, and we want to earn it, right? We don't want to go to our jobs and have to keep buying it because our jobs already aren't paying enough, right? So I mean, we can't keep it buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. We want to earn it on the side. Yeah. All right, I am for I am. You are talking, my man. This is great. You are putting me to the test because I am never the chat reader here. It could pull off new money into the market. All right. Yep. Bitcoin is in the reverse currency of crypto. 1 + 18 months equals 2 or more. I am not sure what you mean by that. All right, let's see. Well, the last little bit I had here was to be able to talk about the fact that we could be being manipulated, right? That we keep hearing, these supposed um financial gurus and heads of state, right? Like we heard Trump tweet out, about Bitcoin being bad and, being used for drug and illegal activities. We heard Jamie Dimon not that long, all the time. Actually, I think since I've been out here for 3 years, I must have heard that dude like at least 24 times come out and talk about how Bitcoin's crap. But then at the same time, I mean, they all got their fingers in the pot, right? They're all collecting cryptocurrency on the back end. They're all looking to see how they can't make their own stable coins. They're all getting involved with the exchanges. I really appreciate you and Samantha. Thanks for all that you do. Hey, we just try our best. we don't have much of a life besides Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I mean, it's nice that we relaxed a little bit, since we've been here for 3 years. At first, it was like you push yourself as hard as you can push yourself because there's so much. And now it's more like, I got a nice pile of cryptocurrency. I still try to buy up some when I can. And it's more that I'm ready for the roller coaster ride. When the market dips like this, it's like I start to feel a little bit like an OG, and it's like, let you guys stress out about it. I remember when Bitcoin went from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah. And it always comes back, and it's always someone suppressing the price. It's always some bad news that never really turns out to be as bad as it is. Ooh, spilling here. So let the price of Bitcoin be down today. I'm not retiring today. I still got my health. I still got my job. I still got everything going for me. So let me go ahead and keep moving forward. The day to really stress out about it is the day that I can't keep making money, right? The day that I have to cash in Bitcoin for fiat cash to be able to retire because I can't keep doing it anymore. And the price goes down then, right? And right now, I still got some time. So hopefully I'll get out here and I'll keep trying to spread awareness. Hopefully you guys will smash the thumbs up, give the button a like, right? And that'll share us out. Everyone else out there on YouTube talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is doing a great job. I know there's a lot of scammers. Richard Hart, we talked about. But there's a lot of good content creators out there trying to just get the word of Bitcoin out there to let people know that there's a different way. Sometimes I think about what life was like before and how, there's just mindless droves of people out there who are all asleep and don't want to be awake. And that there's those few that are trying to just figure out why it feels like they're stuck and alone. And all they need to do is come into the cryptocurrency fold and they'll be welcomed. They'll find their purpose. Their eyes will be open to why there's mindless droves and thousands of these people that don't know what they're doing. We just got to show them that there's a light over here, right? We got to show them that there's alternatives. We got to show them that there's a way out of the dollar and the oppression that we feel in the United States and across the world from all of these federal reserves and governments and police states. Oh, we got Vench in here, lagging badly, or is it just me? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. I am. Thanks for, yep, hit the like button, you guys. It really does help. No lag here. All right, Paul Rouleau, no lag here. Gram a dollar plus 8 months equals, or 18 months equals $2. I mean, yeah, it's a possibility. Buffering big. I do have really bad internet. I have my wire hooked up. So, I mean, this is as good as it gets. I'm sorry if it's buffering badly. My son's not even here to be on the internet to be messing up the process. I mean, yeah, we heard the possibility of an altcoin season. I mean, I just would have liked to, if the price of Bitcoin is going to go down and we're going to try to call this an altcoin season, I want to see the price of altcoins going up because they look like they were just as red, if not more. You are able to make those big gains with altcoins. We always talk about this. This is what the big dilemma was with all the ICOs and how we went from 200 cryptocurrencies to 2,000 cryptocurrencies in a matter of 18 months. We're talking now about how people are getting wiser and altcoins are going to start falling to the wayside as they don't have good projects and their teams have mostly locked up and ran off with the money and stuff. True altcoins are going to emerge, right? They're going to be here. There's no way around it. Pandora's box has been opened. Bitcoin is out here in existence. And of course, there's impatient people, right? There's people that always think they know best. There's people that think they know better. There's people that think they want to try other stuff. And that's where the altcoins come in, right? They can have their opportunity. They can try. We can speculate on the price. We can all try to collect those crypto dividends and cash them in for more Bitcoin, right? That's what's kind of great about this entire cryptocurrency and altcoin space is that you can do whatever you want. And I mean, up until the point of the SEC coming to your house and picking you up out of bed and putting you in jail. I mean, you're pretty good, right? YouTube audios are being jammed. Hey, Andy. Hi, everyone. I'm here. Andy Anderson. Nice. I'm glad that you can make it, my friend. Unfortunately, we don't have Samantha. I don't have any more news. Those were pretty much the three things that I had to talk about. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, please go ahead, comment in the chat. I mean, if we can keep running for another 20 minutes or something, which I doubt, we'd be able to wait for Samantha. She'd be able to say goodbye to you guys as well. But besides that, I expect to wake up and see the chart turning green before you know it. I expect Bitcoin to really change the world, right? And I mean, we've come a long way since I've been here already, and that's just 3 years. It's just, patience. It's like going fishing, right? Sometimes you sit out there and you get nothing. It takes a lot. You got to go out there a bunch of times. But that one time, man, when you get the big fish on there and you can fight it for 15 or 20 minutes trying to bring it in, it's exciting. Well, with this, the patience is a little different. It's about getting that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and holding on to it and having the patience to keep holding on to it and not selling it and saying, forget this. I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm wanting something else. This isn't getting me my Lambo or my Tesla. I only got one bar and now Wi-Fi. It's me. Well, I'm sorry, Vengeance. You can always come back and watch us on the upload. Samantha wasn't here, so hey, I mean, how great of a video could it really be? I know that she's the one with the better voice. All right, so let's see. What do we got going on with the channel? We should probably cover a few of these different things before I go ahead and sign off. I got to hit Josh back up. We had already talked about we were going to do a dark web episode, probably going to shoot for this weekend. I'll probably message you or message him after the show here and see about setting that up for this weekend. I don't have it all worked out. We were going to be talking possibly about more of the illegal markets and cryptocurrency involvement with them. I don't think Katie was going to be able to join us. I'm not sure if Samantha will be joining us or not. So it may just be me and Josh talking about these things. The next dark web episode after that, I'm looking at doing a screen share with Samantha. Not quite sure of 100% of what that one was going to be. I think we may just go fooling around on the dark web once again, see what websites we can come across. This way, this time we won't have to explain the VPN and the Tor browser and all of that. So we'll be able to possibly get to a few more sites, give you guys a few more possible bookmarks. As always, I do have links down below to the different email addresses I have because I do provide a free help desk, right? You can go to a lot of these other channels and you can watch them and they're going to sell you some classes or courses, which are pre-recorded videos of them. Well, what I have is a little different because I'm not trying to make any money. I'm not trying to scam anybody. I'm not trying to do anything besides help Bitcoin because Bitcoin's helped me quite a bit. And that's to be able to answer some of those introductory questions of getting a hardware wallet, opening an account in an exchange. I mean, there's a million different things that I can think of. How to get your hands on some Bitcoin. What are private keys? That if you don't have your private keys, you don't actually own your cryptocurrency. I've also helped a few times with helping people collect some of their forks, their crypto dividends. I'll also help with some of the altcoins. I'm not the best at all of them. Sometimes I have to reach out to other people with them. But I do everything I can to try to help you guys out. And that's not going to cost you. There's no 0.1 Bitcoin or 0.01 Bitcoin in order to make that happen. That's absolutely free of charge. And I think that's the best thing I can do. But you always got to give a little more, right? So I like to get out there with Samantha. We like EDM. Right. It's been a while up until recently before we had been to any events back to when we had first gotten together. Eugene's about to be 18 here. So we're getting back into them. And while we were there, we were thinking this is the best avenue to start passing out Bitcoin flyers and turning these people on to Bitcoin. So we came up with a flyer on some high quality paper, high graphic resolution, nice image, glossy finish with an embedded QR code, which is exactly what you need to get you started, right? It's a QR code that's going to take you somewhere to get you Bitcoin. We've improved on it since the first time we've gone out. We've done it 3 times. We have cut back on only one QR code. And we also have the hashtag Bitcoin and coffee so that you can come back to the channel, right? And find the help that you need to be able to help keep you going down this path of Bitcoin. but we need a little bit of help. We got the Tally Fund. There's a link to the web address and all of that down there below. You can also come over to my Twitter and my Facebook. There's links there to the fundraisers in order to help you guys donate. Getting a little close. I think we're 50 days away from the event. Paul Rouleau, Josh, and Katie have been our greatest donators around here. They have helped us tremendously in order to be able to start getting this all kicked off. But we kind of need a little more. If we don't start getting a little bit more in the next, I think we're down to 15 to 20 days that we're going to have to go ahead and switch this to a different event, put it farther off, give us a little more time to collect these funds. But I would like to get up to this event because I'd like to get out of the state of Florida and be able to continue spreading the words with this grassroots movement. All right, let's see. What else do we got going on here in the chat? I don't have any of them forwarding addresses. Ha ha ha. I got an IRS. Just kidding. I've only got one bar and no Wi-Fi. Oh, I already read all these. See, this is why Samantha does this. She's so much better at it. All right, you guys. Apparently, you guys don't have any more questions for me. So I hope you guys go out there. I hope you have a great evening. I really appreciate that you guys tuned in and listened to my ramblings once again about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and how we're going to change the world just by hodling it, right? Having patience, not getting fudded out, not listening to these people that are trying to manipulate us and tell us that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies aren't going to be the future, because the future is digital. And we need a money that's digital, that solves the double spend problem. And this peer-to-peer decentralized currency is the best one of all because it separates state from money, right? And that's the best thing because we don't need money that's based on politics. This is why we have so many third world countries falling apart at the seams. All right, you guys. I'm glad we made it through hump day. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Keep that BTC safe. Later.